What is up, guys? It's Guys96 again here, and today I'm bringing you another League of Legends match. This time I'm playing Udyr in the jungle, similar to what I did in a previous video, but this time we're going to try and give a few hints and tips, not just for Udyr, but sort of jungling in general. Quick warning, like, do not listen to anything I say, just as a pro tip to surviving this video, because I am not good at this game by any means, so just ignore absolutely everything I say. So Season 4 jungle, not entirely used to it yet. At the moment on Udyr I start Machete 5 Biscuits technically, because I'm in utility, because I like the extra move speed that it gives. Normally in Season 4 I used to start Boots, because the ganks were sublime if you started Boots with Udyr. With the bear stance, but that didn't quite happen this season because things are a lot more damage. I'm also in utility, so I take a lot more damage in the jungle. If you wanted to go, like, if you're going to play this in ranked, like, go try hard Udyr, go 9-21-0 as opposed to 09 and 21, which is what I'm running right now. But as you can see, I've got 383 move speed without boots, so that's crazy good. I mean, I run move speed quints in ranked anyway, but I probably wouldn't be running utility in ranked. I wonder how I can get the camera to lock onto me. Boom. So yeah, jungle clear is going to be, standard. I'm going to start blue buff. I try something different. I think you can see my mouse nowadays, so I'm going to pretend that you can. And I'm going to wiggle it around. Nowadays you got the white camp over in the top left. Today this game was like the first time I'd really seen or tried to jungle with this camp in place. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start blue and then try and pick up the white straight after. After playing this game, I don't think that's a good idea. I generally think then just leaving the white for your first clear is probably a good idea, because it does so much damage. You'll see how much damage it does to me in the end anyway. So yeah, we're just waiting for things to get going now, really. I feel like speeding up, but I don't want to because I'll lose my place in the video. Maybe I'll speed up later on. But yeah, I really wanted to make a video recently. I had a lot more footage to upload, but my LoL replayer done goofed and wouldn't play files, and I finally fixed it. I actually wouldn't play this video file and almost cried, because this was a really good game. I had another game where I played as Graves, and I went to upload that too. Obviously, I pinged my latest back off, because Season 4, everyone's got to learn that you don't need to give the jungler smiteless because of the cooldown. See, I started to run to wolves, and I go, oh yeah, I forgot about white camp. I'm going to try and take the white camp. Just watch it. I had the biscuit so much. Look how much damage it does. Look how much, you see it does like a whole chunk of damage. I don't know how to quantify that chunk, but it's not worth doing this early on. It's kind of okay because I have blue buff, so I can sort of spam my turtle stance quite a lot, but I mean, that's scary stuff. So when you're jungling Udyr, if you're new to this, firstly I'd pick Phoenix as opposed to Tiger, because Phoenix is a lot better, because you can go tanky and still stay relevant in damage. But what I should be doing is every time I run into a camp, I should be pressing my W turtle to give me the mini shield to tank the damage, and then switch to Phoenix, which I don't do. I always walk in and just Phoenix, and then turtle straight afterwards. It's not the best way to do it. Really, you should turtle before you reach the camp, but it doesn't matter in the long run. I mean, I tank a bit more damage than what's needed, but I'm not a professional. I just know what should be done. That doesn't mean I necessarily do it. So yeah, I'm just going for a straight full clear here. Rengar has left his wraiths, even though they've spawned back already, and he went straight for his white camp. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what this Rengar did early game. I remember this part though. I was like, okay, I'm really close to level 4. I want to gank this bot lane. Look how pushed this bot lane is. I really want to gank this shit. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get level 4 of these golems. I'm gonna get level 4. I'm gonna buy my bear stance, and I'm gonna come gank bot, and we'll get a kill, first blood. Now that was all fine and dandy, except my fingers are incredibly fat, and look, I just flattened my fingers across the the freaking the keys, and I accidentally leveled up because I used the control. Like, I hold control and press the letter, and that's how I level up my skills. So I freaking didn't have bear stance. To be fair, I don't think the gank was that fantastic anyway, because they managed to get away quite quickly. I'm using my the warding trinket as opposed to. I should probably turn the game so you can only see my side as well. I had the warding trinket as well, as opposed to the red trinket, which everyone's like, you know, that's the one for junglers, but I don't really think it's that great. Like, okay, it disables wards, but what if you use it in an area where they've not warded? Say they've warded this side of the bush and you use it over this side of the bush, and then you don't clear this ward, and then they see you anyway. Or say they've warded here, but you do it here, and I come to gank mid, but I'm more here to put pressure. I'm sort of going to push the lane because I know Heimerdinger pushes like a champion, so I wanted to give Vlad a bit of even ground there. Yeah. So what if they ward here and you I'm over by the bush, by the blue buff like gap, and then you scry in the gap between the I don't know, I'm probably using my mouse right now, but you can see you could scry in the wrong place is what I'm trying to say. You could detect in the wrong place, not get the ward, and then be screwed anyway. So kind of a bit iffy on that whole trinket doodad. Maybe if I learn to use it properly, then perhaps I would actually buy it. So I'm going to go back now, hit level 5. I got money in the bank. How much money do I have? I've got 1.5k. Ready to go back. I get my spirit stone. I get my boots because I want to start moving around the map. Can I please come to me? Pretty much my my straight up build for Udyr in the Phoenix stance is you're gonna go for your Golem, your Sunfire Cape, and your Tabbies. I normally go Golem, Tabbies, Sunfire Cape, and that is pretty much the core build on Udyr. And after that, it's sort of situational as to what to buy. Do you need more armor? Do you need more MRs? Are you starting to carry at this stage? Do you need to build some damage? This is a very good gank. Well, not on my standpoint, but the fact we have multiple stuns in the form of me and Leona, and that Caitlyn was just CC'd for 4 years, and I accidentally picked up the kill there with either my Phoenix burn or the red buff. I'm not sure. I don't even know I had red buff at that point, but I'm not too fussed either way. Like, I don't mind taking kills from laners because I don't know, at my elo, which is bronze elo, yeah, we GD'd this person. I thought I was tanking, which is why I backed off, but it turns out I wasn't. But Vayne gets the kill anyway while we push the tower. I am pre-made with this Leona, by the way. Me and GamerGips queue up all the time together. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I don't mind taking kills from laners because at my elo I know that no one is very good at anything. So you might as well try and, you know, help yourself out, carry yourself, instead of, you know, feeding the people you should be feeding in theory, because they could be a pile of shit and not do anything with those kills. When I feel at least that if I don't do anything with those kills, it's my own fault and I can at least do something about it. You know what I mean? Like, I can control whether or not I begin to do anything with those kills or that money. So I see Vlad chase this Ziggs. I'm like, we can't Ziggs. Heimerdinger, sorry. Why did I call him Ziggs? And I'm like, we don't really want to walk into a jungle where we don't know where Rengar is, we don't know where Heimer's just gone, probably gone to get his blue buff, which he didn't in fact. We should just push the lane while he's gone and try and get a bit of chip damage on the tower, but he comes back anyway. I'm going to pick up this blue buff. Vlad doesn't need it. Kha'Zix could probably use it, but I'm a greedy fucker and I'm just like, this is my blue buff. At the moment I've sort of left top of an island. I've been bot twice. I came mid like for a little bit just to add a bit of map pressure, but not really to do much. I've mainly been farming this game so far, at least. I'm pinging Kha'Zix now. That was on my way ping. I'm pinging to say after this white, I'm gonna come top. And by the way, I don't know if anyone heard, but as of this day of speaking this, they've talked about adding a new passive to the jungle items where you get percentage HP and mana back, and that's going to be really cool. I'm looking forward to that. I'd rather have that than the regen. I think it's a much better choice. I ping him to say we're going to dive, we're going ham, we're going under. Not now, we don't, but we're going to clear these. I don't want to dive with tower and minions because I'm not that tanky yet, but we're going to push the wave up, and if she stays, we're going to dive. Otherwise, we're going to take the tower. It's just how it's going to work right now. So she decides to stay, so I like tell him I'm going to tank. She runs out of tower range, tries to dash away. I flash onto that kill. Did I let Kazakh get it? No, I tried to take it, of course. I just explained how I'm going to try and take all the kills. But because he got the kill, I went to farm the wave. Attacks the wave. Now Ringo comes up, and I just keep farming because I'm like, I want this golem. He just ignores me. He flat out ignores me. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna drop my ward right here because his red buff's up. I know it's up because of the time of the match, and I just saw him run past without his red buff. So I know he's not taking his red buff. He's now forced to cover top. I don't know what he was thinking. Heimerdinger comes, he's like, oh, okay, red buff must be gone. Then he realizes actually no, the little mini ones are there fighting me. But by that point it's too late. I've stolen the buff. They scry there, they can't see me. I stay here in case Vlad wanted to make anything happen. Unfortunately, Rengar, I'm pretty sure is going to be in that bush, yeah, and I almost die. Vlad definitely took a bullet for me there. I meant to turn around and stun him, but I think I preemptively switched to turtle stance there because I wanted the shield, but then I went for the stun and I was like, oh shit, I don't have the stun. That Heimer flashed. I didn't know he did that in the game, but that was actually a very crazy flash from that Heimer. So yeah, I think top is now relatively even Stevens again. Mid, I sort of question this Vlad's judgment a lot in this game. I think I sort of leave him to his own devices a lot of the time. He does like tank a lot of like deaths for me though. I sort of use him as a bit of meat shield in the late game, but I know I already have a red buff up, but I'm gonna go and take my red buff because I can't see Rengar. I don't know where he's gonna be, and I don't want him taking my buffs. So I'm gonna just check he's on this bush, and then proceed to take the buff, confident that he's not gonna try and take it. Yeah, so I take that buff there. I get told by my pre-mage that there's a Leona coming down river, so I check the map, I see the Leona, we're going to come and sandwich Leona in right now. I got the stun off, even though she flashed, so that means Leona can grab her from across the wall, get another stun. Top tip, I can't really go back and show you that because that would kind of make the video really long, because it's not really meant to be like how to play Udyr as such, but if you watch like after the stun, like, and you turn your Phoenix on, you run ahead of them a little bit and then start auto attacking, keep running. You have to sort of orb walk even though you're a melee champ, like just so you make sure you stay ahead of them. Like you don't want to fall behind because otherwise you'll never be able to auto attack. So you always want to make sure you're staying ahead when you're running, chasing someone. You know, you bear, you stun, you walk ahead, you Phoenix, you get the proc, you run forward, you hit them, you hit them, you hit them. Eventually you will fall behind, of course, but you're going to get a lot more auto attacks hits in by doing it that way. You might be able to see me do that in the video a couple times. But that's something good old Tricky 2G taught me in his own videos. So yeah, Vladimir leaves, but I don't see Heimer, and I see this farm. I'm like, okay, well, why would I leave? I might as well push the tower, take the farm. And now I see Heimer showing down here, so I'm like, okay, well, let's make something happen. He's quite out of position. Riven's down here. Caitlyn's very low. I trust the team can deal with those two. So I tried to take the Heimer kill, but Vladimir queues over the wall to take it. Take the kill. I do get this. Okay, I don't get Leona either. That was Vlad's Ignite that got that up. Picked that up, that kill. But yeah, I don't blame the Vlad for, you know, queuing over the wall to take the kill, because I would have done exactly the same thing. So I can't really, you know, be mad at him for doing that when that's exactly what I would do. So if anything, I should commend him for doing the right thing in my eyes. Not necessarily is the right thing, but you know, in my opinion, I'd be fucking taking that all the time. I see my blue buffs up. Well, I see what's up now. I don't know what I'm doing in game. I think I'm checking the red, like something. I think his red's gonna be back now. I don't know. You know, I don't know. I'm still very questionable player. So I said don't listen to anything I say, because it's just completely stupid. I see this Riven overextending with very little health, so I remember actually this part of the game, I was considering going to get my blue buff. There you go. I put a I don't know. I don't know. Very odd flash. If someone didn't auto attack her in bear, I should just bear attacked her and that would have been the kill. But I don't know. Yeah, I remember this part of the game anyway. When I was running up river, I remember seeing my blue buff and being like, okay, I'll just pick up this kill and then go get my blue, because that run was overextending by way too much. And obviously because of the new smite mechanics, the cooldown's like minuscule, so you can use it like every 2 seconds and be happy because you also got your conservation stacks on your jungle item, and it's just good happy days all around. Yeah, so now I finally finished my Sunfire Cake. I've still got 2 biscuits left, or I might have bought 2 more biscuits. More likely for the mana than... Wait, why would I buy it for mana? That's stupid, I would have bought a health pot, wouldn't I? Durr. But mana is definitely a factor I should be considering. I guess I'm relying on blue buffs. But now this is when Udyr becomes a bit of an unkillable machine. Like, I personally use scaling magic resist glyphs because I feel that a lot of mages or magic damage coming from you, like, it doesn't really really affect you till late game when you're team fighting. At least for me, I feel like I don't feel like I get hit by. I'm not taking that much magic damage, is what I'm saying. Like in the early game, I'm trying to, you know, they're not got their AP items in the early game. They're not, you know, putting out as much damage as they could be. But you know, it's more like in team fights when you're tanking loads of spells and stuff. Which is, I come in here, right? I'm thinking, okay, this could be a triple kill for me. Because I'm really tanky. Look at the amount of damage they're not doing to me. There's 3 of them. There's 3 of them on one of me. Then this Kha'Zix comes down. I'm like, okay, let's make something happen with the Kha'Zix. So I go into the bush, pull back out, start flaming everyone, and then this Leona flashes away. But I see Kha'Zix going after Leona, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get this Rengar. So then me and Rengar play a little bit of a game of walking around this big pile of rock, and then Rengar eventually decides he's gonna walk into the bush. I then ward the bush, which is why the warding trinket is very nice. He then tries to flash juke into the... I don't know. Man, that was just really silly. If I was him, I would have just ran down lane, and then in this way, maybe. Definitely would have not have got away, but... he definitely wouldn't have got away his way, and I probably wouldn't have got away if I'd run that way either. I mean, I would have tanked some tower shots, so it would have been even lower, but I mean, you might as well take the risk because it's pretty obvious you're not going to get out. We had like very good positioning on the both of them there. Yeah, I'm just going to farm these camps because I've probably got the stacks on my conservation to get rid of. Yeah, you see the extra gold there. What was I saying about something? About the magic resist glyphs? Anyway, yeah, so essentially, and also because magic resist is quite scarce in game, there's very few items you can build to get magic resist that are very useful. Normally on Udyr I'd get Spirit's Visage, and that's kind of the only useful one on him. You could argue Wit's End, but personally I don't like Wit's End that much on Udyr. Well, not saying it's a bad item on Udyr, I just personally don't like to build it. I prefer to build other items for attack speed and MR, i.e. Spirit's Visage and Zephyrs. But I guess it's situational where I might buy it if I needed to, but can't afford Zephyrs, or can't, you know, Zephyrs is a risky item to buy, you know what I mean? But yeah, anyway, what I'm trying to say is, therefore, for me it makes more sense to take the scaling magic resist glyphs, because I'm then going to have a lot more MR come late game. I also like to stay up in levels anyway. Like you see I'm level 12, the Rengar's level 10, everyone on their team is at least a level behind me, if not 3. So 4 in the case of Leona. So I'm never behind in levels, and I guess that's the only time taking the scaling ones might come back and bite you in the ass, if you're behind in levels, you don't have the MR to match up. Anyway, so I've gone full tank now. I'm looking at my score. I'm like, okay, I'm 6-0-5. Okay, I am beastly Udyr, who's in position to carry the game right now. So I'm thinking I need some sort of damage. So I'm gonna buy my Triforce, which gives Udyr like massive tower eating capabilities. Now, They wooded here, but I was already in the bush. They don't know here, so I'm going to stay here as long as possible and try and see if they're going to come, like, try and take this buff. Now Leona walks up, Udyr on the ward, and then tries to convince me it's bait. They still don't have vision on me, but obviously now that Vladimir's got caught out, I have to run round. The ulties get dropped, both Leona ults, focus down Leona, I don't know why, because she's the easiest kill. Then I take Heimerdinger, try and stop this Rengar killing our Vayne. That was very good on this Rengar to take the carry out, but he dies to me anyway. Most of my team go off chasing this Riven and God knows who else, and I just take the blue buff because you know, who doesn't love a good blue buff? So if we look at the gold right now, oh no, on the bottom, I've currently got 9,000 gold. That's 3k ahead of everyone on their team, almost 4k ahead of everyone else on the enemy team, and almost the same with our team as well. I'm almost, you know, 4k gold ahead of everyone because I got good farm, 113 farm. I got good good KDA, which I guess is just situational, but oh god, what the hell's happening with this camera? I just, you know, you just got to try and constantly keep farming everything. I see the waves up top, I see we haven't taken the tower top, I see the team mid, grouping mid, keeping a distraction, so I'm going to go split push. I didn't need to back, you know, I come out of that fight earlier with like hardly any HP, I turtled a bit of HP off some creeps, not that much though, if I'm honest. I mainly focus on clear with my Phoenix, but you know, it gives me a chance to push this lane out. I see they're all mid still, I see Rengar disappear, but I also have my Leona pre-made down there, so she's not giving me a bit of vision. She's telling me what's going on down there. She's telling me that I'm not really in that much risk, so I'm just going to hit the tower as much as I can. Now I see Riven come up on the wards, so I'm going to back off now, and plus I see Leona there anyway in person, so this is the best thing I've ever seen in my life. Right, wait, watch this. I get this Riven so low, she flashes out, then I start 1v1ing this Leona who's got no damage, and I can just keep turtling back, Blair stunning, like tanking all her damage. You can't see her life bar right now, but she's so low. They both line up for me. You press R, get the Phoenix proc, and then get a double kill straight out with the freaking flame burst. So I essentially just 2v1'd the top laner and the support, which was quite fantastic actually. Couldn't have gone better. That was probably just either very poorly played by them or just sheer luck, because I don't think I really have any sort of skill capacity to be doing things like that if it was actually competent people. Which now sounds really mean because I'm saying they're not competent, but you know, we're in bronze for a reason, guys, you know, come on now. Anyway, so now I'm going for I bought my Trin Force, I bought a Stinger for 10% cooldowns. I'm going to be going for a Zephyrs. Why do I go for Zephyrs? Because Trick2G told me to go for Zephyrs. Cooldowns, move speed, attack speed, tenacity. I don't need the tenacity, but I definitely would like the attack speed and the cooldowns. I don't feel I need to be any tankier. I think the only other item I could build at this stage is Spirit's Visage, because of my MR is kind of low. It's only like 67 MR, and this Heimerdinger is probably the most effective player on their team. He's got quite a lot of CS, a few kills and assists. Now I'm just being a penis. Don't look at that. That's not watchable content. So essentially, you can see the power of Udyr right now with the items I have. Is you're able to tower dive people and not really care about the towers happening. I smite the big turrets. I'm curious how much gold it gives you, because I've never been able to kill it in time. It even normally kills me, or it just decays because it's got quite a short lifespan. So I smite it. It turns out it gives you 25 gold for anyone who's interested. It gives you 25 gold. So the whole team's making like team fighting mid. I'm going to split push top because I figured the whole team's mid. This Vayne starts to farm Wraiths. Questionable, if I'm honest. I would have thought she would have been more useful, you know, sieging with the team up here. I don't think she could have saved Vlad's life if she was there. I don't know, maybe. I think that's a bit of a sweeping statement to make. but I think she definitely could have been more used. So now, because I know their entire team's mid, I'm just going to try and shove top lane, try and put a bit more pressure around in the side lanes. I should be being a bit cautious now. I mean, we have it warded down here, so how long's that ward? That ward's got quite a long time on it, so I should still have vision for quite a while. There you go. Okay, so now Leona comes up. I'm just gonna sit in this bush, and then Rengar jumps on me. This is just awful times what's happening right now. I have to like pretty much turtle your way out of any bad situation and just never get caught. Yeah, I would like I don't know if anyone would have thought to have gone down river at that stage, but that would have just been a silly idea because you just give them a shortcut to come get you, plus someone could be coming up river to stop you, so you have no reason to really go down river in case anyone was thinking that would have been an idea to do that. Or if you're ever running away and you think that, Rengar ulted to try and catch me, couldn't catch me, so now I'm just going to run up to him. And he's forced to use his ferocity stacks to stop me, which I thought was kind of weird. So therefore, I can definitely 1v1 him because he's nothing without his ferocity stacks. And Kha'Zix comes in to pick up the kill. Didn't need Kha'Zix there, but you know, like I said before, if you're gonna play my elo, you just take all the kills. So I don't blame them for doing that at all. Thoughtmos differs. Attack speed, move speed, cooldowns, attack damage. Now in theory I could sell my ancient golem now and buy perhaps warmogs or another health items like I don't know, spirits, which is what I'm going to buy now. That's why I got this Kindle gem. I decided to switch the Kindle gem out instead buy my home guards now and just sit on a ruby crystal. The cooldowns would have been nice. It would have put me at 30%, but I think home guards at this stage would have been better. Is a better idea because I want to be, you know, moving out of base and actually going places. So back to the main, you know, point of the game, farming. I've got the conservation stacks now. I've got a point in Tiger, so I should be able to take towers relatively quickly, or quicker now, thanks to my Tiger stance. I mean, full Tiger Udyr can definitely eat towers much easier, but I don't normally play Tiger in the jungle. I don't know. Maybe if you're top, well, yeah, if you're top lane Udyr, I play Tiger Udyr because you have the capacity to build a lot more damage because you can, you know, farm a lot more better. You farm well. If you can farm well, then you will have a higher creep score than jungle Udyr and a higher gold. I don't know what that Caitlyn's plan was, but she wasn't going anywhere. Yes, you can build the sort of high damage items that you need to, you know. Now I go and take this tower. I'm confident these two can take the Rengar, but I just quickly use my bear stance stun just to stun Rengar for them, and then I can proceed to take the tower, and then Vayne gets the kill for that. I'll take this blue buff. Leona tries to take it because she's my pre-made and she's being a bitch. I'm like, you can have our blue buff if you want. She's like, yes please. I'm like, oh, okay. So then we run all the way to our blue buff, and then I weaken it down, and then I run away from it because I don't want to kill it with my Sunfire cape, and then I end up almost resetting it, and you know, it's just how it goes. Spoilers, that's what happens. There you go. Okay, there was no way it almost reset. Lies. Said to me on the game that it almost reset. I have it recorded, damn it. So now I'm back top again. I see the team making plays bot, so I'm like, okay, this is the perfect time to be pushing top lane. Like, there's no reason why I shouldn't be here. If the team is managing to go, like, whatever, hold them off under their own tower, just the three of them, then I should be good to push this top lane. I'm telling Leona to go bot with the rest of the team because she's going to be more used there than she is up here. If anything, she's going to be worse here because it's going to draw attention. If it's two top, then it's like, you know, more obvious you need to do something about it as opposed to only one person top. So yeah, I would have preferred if she'd gone bot lane to help them with that, but she doesn't in the end. I'm happy just to sit and hit the tower, but Leona decides to ult in, so I have to put out some sort of damage in an attempt to actually, you know, actually, you know, make use of her ultimate. Otherwise, I would have just kept hitting the tower and ignored Riven, and just tanked what she gave. Essentially, when you're taking out structures as Udyr, you want to be using your Tiger and your Turtle stance and just switching between the two. And I thought I could tank this tower, but I'm not tanky enough. I'd either need more damage items for the Trinity Force burst on the stance switches, or I'd need another tanky item so I can tank more turret shots. But I will be getting that health item soon in the form of Spirit's Visage. Man, I'm starting to lose my voice, man. This is a long video. I think it's almost over. I think it's 38 minutes long, this game. Yeah, it's 35 minutes. Picking up drags, because, you know, that's the in thing. Yeah, I'm very cool now. Let's look at the gold now. So I've got, I'm 208 farm, 13 kills, 0-9. I'm 6 to 5k ahead of everyone on my team, and almost double the enemy team's gold, or just on me. So you can tell the kind of lead I have right now. Like, I am definitely in position to carry, if not carrying this game. Finish my Spirit's Visage, and now the only thing I could possibly do is I got 100k to spend. What I should be doing is getting elixirs. I don't think about that though. I forget to buy elixirs, so I don't have any of those. That was Leona, didn't even clear the blue camp. But yeah, I should be buying elixirs just to, you know, sink my money somewhere, but I don't think to do that. What else I could do is sell my jungle item and instead buy a better tank item with it. Personally, I'm not sure what would be better. I would definitely think that stacking health up at this stage, because my resists are both quite high. 172 armor, 133 magic resist is quite good. I mean, maybe a bit more armor, but I couldn't think of an item that would be worth getting, because they'd all just stack armor. But what might be good is maybe selling that for a Warmogs. But obviously I would be losing the cooldowns. Yeah. Something you shouldn't do is what I'm doing right now. Vladimir, he ate those rockets. So we're going to take this inhib. I'm going to go slap dap this Ribbon about. I'm surprised she didn't get stunned there, because she dashed into the middle of the Leona AoE, but it didn't happen. I tried to get the kill by flashing. I have to run away though. Turret's too strong. And Leona, unfortunately, will meet an untimely end. No, she won't. I remember this bit. Fucking purposely leads them down to me, so I can't recall. So I have to run elsewhere. But you can see my move speed is 488. That's with trying to use me as a body block bait, but because I'm a dick and it's my pre-made, I was like, I'm not body blocking that for you. I could have easily tanked that, because I'm tanky. I could have just total stance and absorbed the damage, but I decided not to, because, you know, we're just having fun, we're friends, pre-mades. He didn't have fun, I did though. What was I talking about? Yeah, something about being tanky, buying items, running quickly, move speed, 554 move speed when I have all 3 stacks on my passive and bear stance up, 600 move speed. It's pretty crazy that that happens. Obviously, if you're playing really well, like, and you're in my elo too, like, I wouldn't do this. I don't think this would be a very good thing to do if you were like higher up, but I think Swifty boots are quite good on Udyr, because, you know, less chance to be kited, and you chase better, and you do more damages. This is the one time that I die, because I get brave and decide to try and 1v5 them, which didn't work. I guess it's technically a 2v5, but I don't think that Vlad was doing anything, you know. Nah. But yeah, that was stupid. I didn't have to. I could have had a perfect score down here. I could have not died at all this game, but I got too brave. Too brave for my own good. But we have minions pushing the base now. I'm trying not to talk as much because my throat really hurts, but we're almost done. So the owner versus Vayne down here, and Lone is winning. Rengar's probably going to kill this. No, Condemns and Blader and King's too strong. Where am I? Where am I? Am I dead still? Oh, I'm still dead. Okay. So we're gonna just speed it straight down. Because I've got the mana to spam my abilities, I'm just gonna make sure my passive stays maxed, and I'm just gonna bear stance the whole way. Which, as soon as I said doing that, I didn't even keep my passive stacked to max. I just fucking stopped spamming. I don't know why I thought the blue buff would be there. Like, you can see on the map, it clearly wasn't. I think I was just getting hopeful it would spawn anytime soon, but I had no way of knowing if it was going to be because I didn't keep a timer on it. So yeah, we picked off the Rengar. Well, Vayne picked off the Rengar. She's gonna pick up the Heimerdinger too. They've only got. I didn't even mean to take that kill. You can see I was just hitting the minions, and my Phoenix burn travelled far enough to get the final hit on the Caitlyn, and then killed the inhibitor. So yeah, that was me playing Udyr again. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please you know, leave a comment and a like and a comment, and also what is your opinion on the red trinket? Let me know in the comment section below, or if you are adverse to using the new Google Plus, you can also, you know, chat me on my Twitter or something. I'm just curious to know what people think about the red trinket and its usefulness. But thanks very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.